Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another episode of Kerbal Space Program. And this is where it really begins. All the episodes before this were just kind of testing out the training and the scenarios. And mostly I just reviewed those as negative. I wouldn't do much of any of it. I would just start the game. And so we are going to start. Let's see. Player name. Rydo. Flag. Let's see. What flag do we want? I like this owl thing, I guess. Playing in career mode, playing on normal, starting over from the beginning. And now we can start seeing how this game really goes. Well, this is new. Welcome to the Space Center. Nice to meet you. I'm Gene Kerman, Flight Director, and your guide for a quick introduction. This is the Space Center. From here you can manage all aspects of the space program. Feel free to look around. Hold the right mouse button to move the camera. Right click on over the Space Center facilities to view more about them. Left clicked when you're ready to head inside. If you need more information, check out the training section on the main menu. Thanks, I've got it. Don't check out the training section on the main menu. Not until they improve it. So we've got no contracts. Well, actually we do have some contracts. Interesting. I don't know what that is. So we've already got some contracts here. Set an altitude record of 3,500 meters. Set a distance record of 5,000 meters. Achieve a land distance record of 5,000 meters. And set a speed record of 150 meters. Okay. So we've got our vehicle assembly thing. We can upgrade it. This is money. And this is reputation. And this is science. All of this is new to me. Apparently we're frozen right now too, because it says just 1 day, 1 hour, and 1 minute. Remember that this game time is always going forward, so it would be a personal mark of success to achieve a lot in a small amount of time. But don't go too fast that you hurt yourself. So we've got the runway here. The runway could be upgraded, which apparently would upgrade the vessel size and the max vessel weight. And the launch pad here could be upgraded, which would allow us a bigger size and a bigger weight. Interesting. This would... Ooh, so there's a max parts you can have in your buildings. So as we unlock parts, we are going to have to work on that. This is the mission control facility. We might want to activate this, upgrade this pretty fast. Max active contracts. For flight planning. Okay, so the numbers it's showing us is not what would be upgraded. You have to hover over it. Basic action groups, you don't even have action groups. Wow, you go from 30 to 255 in that first upgrade. Here we go. Orbits visible in the maps. Patched conicals visible in the maps. Ooh, that... Patched conics. Whatever patched conics is, I bet they're important. We've got your science thing. Research science limit 100. So if we upgrade this, research science limit is 500 instead of 100. Astronaut complex unit would have to be upgraded for EVA surface samples. Oh man, we can't even get surface samples? And then resource transfer available. Oh man. This is a totally different game than what I thought it was going to be. I'm a little bit bemused here. So your astronaut complex, you can only have 5 active Kerbals. Kerbals can only disembark on Kerbal. Then we can go up to 12. Kerbals can perform EVAs. They can't even do EVAs until this is upgraded. Kerbals on EVA can place flags. Wow. I don't know if there's anything I can do. This is going to be an interesting thing. And then we have the administration building, which the max commitment is 25%. Right now it could go to 60. Max active strategy. I've never even been in a lot of these buildings, so let's see let's go into the administration building, huh? And so I could get a bailout grant, but I would lose reputation. Let's see. I could get 12,000 funds immediately, but then I'd lose reputation. Open source tech program. I could do that. Vessels yield more reputation and you lose some stuff. Appreciation campaign takes 5% of your income, yields 1 reputation for every amount of funds. Interesting. So, can't afford. This would take 5% of your reputation and yield 1 science for every So this is like a whole trading system. Take 5% of your fund, yields 1 science for every bit of funds. Research rights sellout, plus 0 funds, -0 science. Why would I want to do this? We could make a quick buck from science. The R&D team has collected by selling exclusive rights to the highest bidder. We don't have any science right now to sell. Let's see. Fundraising campaign. Takes some reputation and gets you some money. Patent licensing. Takes some science gained from contracts. Yields some money. So, interesting. Aggressive negotiation, lose some funds, but it costs some reputation. Recovery transponder fitting, plus 5% to minimum vessel recovery. This one is the only one that just cost a flat fee. So if I did that, then I could spend a lot. Yeah. So you have a finance guy, a science guy, a public relations guy, and an operation guy. Pretty much you can activate strategies to do that. Let's see, what's this one? Astronaut Complex is just about hiring people. And hiring more people right now doesn't make much sense. It would cost really 65,000 fun. So is this dollars or is this money? What is this called? Research and development. We could get the Communicatron and the Science Junior for 5. How can we get that? We don't have 5. Not enough science. Never mind. We can't get that. Remember, the strategy is to get the science. So this one, then this one, for just to get to, let's see, this one, and then you have the 2 hot thermometer to get some more science. Then this one, pressure measurer. Let's see, mobile processing lab helps, and then surface scanning module, and then grab a max, and then narrowband scanner. So that is the path you want to follow. Almost certainly you're going to have to pick some other things because the price of these things go up and up and up. This one just takes you to the tracking system. Hi again, this is the tracking station facility, and here you can view all the solar systems as well as the current positions and trajectories. When you have missions in progress, you'll see them listed here. Sometimes contracts may require specific destinations in orbit or the surface. Those will be visible here. Lastly, if you want to see this same map view during flight, just press the M key. It's not quite the same map view. We do have space objects though. So apparently there are going to be asteroids at some point. I don't see any right now. Maybe they will randomly appear. Maybe not. Up. Load in that area. So we have the mission control facility. We need to check that out. I know what the vehicle construction is. I know what the runway and all of that. What do you do when you just click on one of these? It says you have to build something first, unless you've already had something you built saved, and then you can just click on this if you want to launch the same rocket you just launched. This is a little weird because you hover anywhere in this diamond and it will be selecting this hexagon, but only that building and this building and this building are lighting up. So what's the deal with these buildings? Let's check what this is. Okay, here's our contracts. Launch our first vessel. Let's see. We'd like to officially start off the space program with a bang, a very well controlled bang, preferably. This expires, they expire in 2 days. Launch your first vessel off the launchway over runway to achieve this goal. It will give us only about a small advance and a little bit of money. Escape the atmosphere would give us a lot more science and gives you some money, some science, and some reputation. Gather scientific data. That'll give us quite a lot. And then orbit Kerbal. So we're going to accept the contract here. We're going to accept this one. And can we take this one? No, we can't. We can only have the maximum active now. And I suppose I could cancel some. So we know what we want to do here. We want to gather some scientific data from Kerbal. Hopefully we'll be able to do this. Get to an altitude of 3,500 meters. Get up to 5,000 meters and then go 150 meters per second. So in we go and begin the construction of our first thing. I really thought I was just gonna jump into this a lot more. This 1.0 version, this new stuff is a lot different than what I played before. Here's Werner von Kerman, and I don't want to hear anything he has to say. He's irritated me enough already. So this was going to be my first thing. I was just gonna have the guy step out, take a surface sample, and that was gonna be it. That was the only thing I was gonna do. Don't want basic fins. Do want a parachute. Do I have any science thing? Alright. How many do I want? I think I want 4. Should be enough. Mystery goose. That's all I can really do. I don't have any... I bet I don't have any SAS or anything too. Let's look here. Let's see. What will it cost to put some fins on this ship? 25. It's almost trivial. So let's go ahead and save our ship and launch. Alright. So, crew report, transmission here would be the same. But let's if we transmit it, it would cost us electricity. Do I want to transmit it, or do I not want to transmit it? Let's just keep it, and then observe the mystery goo. Notice here, transmission would be considerably less. So first thing I want to do is just EVA, collect the data, is he a scientist? Restoring functionality with let's see. Only scientists can restore the modules. That's new. Before he was able to restore it. Anyways, let's board. Actually, let's EVA again. EVA report. Flying over the Corbin shores. And then let's board. So that's one of our 4 things ready to go. Do I have SAS? Yes, apparently I do, but I don't have anything nice there. I think this rocket probably doesn't have anything in the way of throttle control, and there are no RCS rockets on this. So click the contracts. We're going up, and then we're coming straight down. What is that? I would like to know what that is. Maybe when we start having the ability to take surface samples, we'll come back here and do it. First flight, all we want to do is go up and down as fast as possible. I want to... That was it. That was the entire engine. We can just cut the engines now. That was all the fuel in that. Let's see. Absorb the mystery goo. Keep that. Observe the mystery goo. No, I'm gonna reset that experiment. Crew report. Alright. And release the parachute. That's all I can do. That was it. We did not set a distance record of 5,000 meters. I could have put rockets on rockets. Slow me down, slow me down. Almost going to come right back where I am, but I'm hoping that I will be far enough to the point where we are actually not on the thing. That's like a crashed Uh, there we go. So, crew report, nope. Observe the mystery goo from the launch pad. We might as well use them all, why not? It would have been nicer to actually have been on the grasslands. But, yep, that's that flight. Let's recover the vessel. I thought we would have done a lot more, but this new system has kind of limited me on the amount of science I can get. I got 35 science, 5 gathered from the crew report, 10 gathered from the, what does this say? Interesting. It says 10 data gathered, data value 0.3, so we got 3 science. Interesting. I knew it had this kind of system where it worked things down so that doing the same thing repetitively doesn't help. So, crew report, EVA report, mystery goo, mystery goo. Like, mystery goo from the launch pad, this time was 0.7, this time it was 0.2. Mystery goo from while flying was 7 equal. Recovering the vessel, just recovering it was 5. Mystery goo originally was 3 from the launch pad, then the second time it was 0.7. We got, it looks like we got all the money back for every single part. Let's see, mystery goo containers. Yeah, it looks like we got them all back. So it doesn't look like that cost us any money. Oh. And then we got our crew back. And so Jebediah Kerman has gotten 1 experience. And we've gained 30 reputation. A little bit up in the reputation. We've got some science. So 1 experience apparently moves him up the bar halfway on the first level, and I imagine when the bar is full, he is going to go up to 1 star. I desperately need to get a scientist so I can reset the thing. But there's I desperately need to do a lot of things. Don't really know what the courage and stupidity meters actually do, but they're there. Maybe they don't do anything yet. I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 things. Let's see. I'm gonna hit this button to quick save. Was that the button? I don't know what I hit. It got quiet. I hope that was a save. And then I'm gonna wrap up the episode here. Hopefully everything will be saved and fine, so we can see you back in the next episode. This was kind of a long episode, actually. These early episodes, now that we're really playing career mode, are going to be a bit quicker until they get long again, and then when they start getting long, I'm going to start skipping things and not recording it. So this is where we leave it. First flight was a success. We didn't crash, we didn't kill our pilot, we didn't blow anything up. See you next time. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to support me, there's 2 ways you can do that. One is clicking on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel, or you can click on the Amazon.com affiliate link in the description and shop normally. If you want a friend or follow me on practically any social media site, all that information is also down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.